Hey, Jeff Willis here, just here to ease some of the concerns that some of you have as far as the Facebook new timeline pages, which will take place on March 30th. All Facebook pages will get a new design, but you can preview it, and don't worry about it too much. That's what this video series that I'm going to do on Facebook timelines specifically, and then I'll move into the different things that you can do. This is where your old wall stuff and pages and everything is on your old your current page if you haven't switched yet. Now you can preview it by clicking. It won't set it. It has a publish button up here. As long as you don't push that, it's not going to set it. But you can make changes and design your timeline page out while it's not published yet, and you can always go back to your old design here. Just preview in old design. Now I'm going to go to a page that some time back. This is my Texas Country Music Junkie, and you see we have a timeline cover, a profile image, and some images. We're going to go over all those in the series. Now, right here is an admin panel. This opens up all the different things, most of the functions that you can do on your page, and you can hide it just by here. Click hide, and panel opens up. Hide. Okay. And you have the functions up here for managing and building an audience, and there's a help page and all that. Okay. Next, we're going to go look down in the timeline. Here you see the timeline when it was founded. I actually just updated that because you can now add stuff to your timeline, but you have to have a founding date first before you can do that. So I went ahead and did that, and I'll show you how to do that in futures as well. Now below this upper portion here, see here's where you can do your statuses. This is a post. And it's part of the timeline because there's an arrow and a dot on it. Here is the number of friends that I have, personal friends at Country Music Junkie. You see there's no arrow, dot connecting it to the time part of the page, but not part of the line. Same with the next one that I did for my personal page, and I mentioned Texas Country Music Junkie. There's no arrow dot connecting it to the timeline. It's not part of it, but it meant Texas Country Junkie. Now the box below it is recent posts by others on Texas Country Music Junkie, and again there's no arrow or dot on to the timeline. These are meant of Texas Country Music Junkie buyers. The next box is the likes that Texas Country Music Junkie, the pages that Texas Country Music Junkie likes. Again, there's no arrow connecting it to the timeline. Now the box below that, you can see there's an arrow and a dot to the timeline. And below that, and I'll go over why this one's so big. There's room for that. But the rest below that, you're going to see all the boxes and right are part of the timeline. The arrow, the dot, the arrow, the dot. That's what's been confusing a lot of people is what's on the side, what's on the left side. Well, it's those boxes that are not connected, but they're part of the timeline that come first. But then after those, everything else you're going to see it's back, forth, left, right, left, right. These are all timeline. And how we're going to go over build out this timeline. Okay, thanks much.